Johnny, this is your neighbor. I'm Kim Smith, and I'm caucusing for Barack Obama, and I would love to invite you to...
If you live in Iowa, chances are you get that type of phone call several times a day. For months now, volunteers and campaign staff have been working the phones every evening to convince voters to caucus on January 3rd. This will be the first step towards choosing the nominees for the 2008 presidential election. But sometimes working the phones is just not enough. Fred and Mike, both in their 60s, prefer the old-fashioned way, going door to door.
I think it's a great idea. Listen, can we talk to you a second? I'm campaigning for Obama.
Yeah. Okay. I will go with Hillary before I'll go with Obama.
Well, okay. When I voted for Bill Clinton, it was because he offered an answer to our health problems. And
but I'm not voting for Bill Clinton. I'm voting for Hillary.
Right. And she was in charge of his health program. She was in charge of it, and they failed. My question is...
Why did they fail? They didn't have a Congress behind them.
No, they didn't. But
And if Obama don't have a Congress behind him, he ain't going to get any further than any of the rest of them.
We have a Congress.
No, we don't.
You don't think so?
No. We got a Congress that goes to Washington and sits there and does nothing for me.
She is so emotionally distraught over the fact that she has no health care. And we live in a country where we have an abundance, and she ought to have health care.
Besides health care, the people's main concern in this tiny rural community in Iowa is, of course, the Iraq War. Fred and Mike are convinced that Obama is the only one who will bring the troops home. The two of them are proud to be both Democrats and veterans, having fought in Vietnam.
I feel sometimes that, my being a Democrat means to some people that I don't support our troops. Right. And that's not the truth. I just don't support them being where they're at right now. Well, I see you freezing. Yeah.
Every 4 years, Iowa kicks off the election season. The candidates spend a lot of time there and inspire many to get involved. And with Obama, Clinton, and Edwards, the three Democratic frontrunners, almost tied, Mike and Fred will probably spend a lot of time walking in the snow, trying to convince their neighbors, and maybe the rest of America.